Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
At 5:30, we will call the Charles City Community School District Board of Education meeting to order. Roll call.
President Dr. Troy.
Here.
Vice President Yeager. Here. Board Member Kayrick.
Here.
Board Member Fox. Here. Board Member Matt.
Here.
And a reading of our mission and vision. Matt.
Our mission, to challenge all students to achieve their full potential through engaging, responsive educational experiences that inspire, innovate, critical thinking, and collaboration. Our vision, to develop learners who are competent, compassionate problem solvers. Our operating principles, information for one is information for all, no surprises, verify facts, think ahead, disagree, explain your reasoning, your thinking, and then commit.
Thank you. Welcome to all the visitors. Any public comments? Mr. Davis.
I want to thank each and every one of you for doing this public service. It's the toughest public service job in the community because you're not only trying to spend scarce tax dollars, but you've got the emotion of people and their kids. And I know what it's like to be in your chair. I was elected to the city council in 1979. I was almost 26 years old. And so what I want to say is thank you once again, because I know how tough this job really is. And I promise to treat each of you with courtesy and respect, even if I'm disagreeing with the decisions that you make. And let me close by saying, I hope you have the serenity to accept the things you cannot change and the courage to change the things that you can and the wisdom to know the difference.
Thank you. Anyone else? Need a motion to approve the agenda.
I can make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Need to approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented here.
1 second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Examination of the financial accounting books for the end of the 2024 fiscal year.
So there were some attachments, those came from the certified annual report that was done at the end of FY 24. Just going through, basically breaks down all the different funds, the general fund, student activity fund. All those shows revenues and expenses for FY 24. Questions?
As I understand it, we are actually doing better than we thought we were going to be doing. Solid decisions that were made that provided savings this last summer, effective. Schools running well. You guys have any
No, I think it's been a good spot.
Yep.
So,
All right. Number 8, good news item, Iowa State University Parent Education partnering with parents.
I'm Jen Schilling, and this is Leslie Melius. As you guys probably know, as our educational expectations for kids keep changing and the kids that are coming into the district have different needs, we have trying to make more community connections, more community supports, and trying to partner with parents a lot as we move into the school year. So one of the things we did was started a partnering with parents workshop. We started it very kind of small because we talked about it 1 week, and 2 weeks later, we were kind of went with it just to see how it would go before, well, during November. So we made that work, and then today we met and we talked about what the next steps are, and I want Leslie to share because she did all the presentations and things like that based on a lot of great learning at Iowa State, and I just feel organize the program and get the donations and freebies for the parents that use.
So yes, so basically, I come from Iowa State University Extension and Outreach, and I've been there a long time, and I've done lots of things, usually from birth to all the way to end of life. And so, when Jen approached me and asked me to see if we had any parenting education materials, that was one thing that we could come and do. And so, we decided to do a 3-week presentation. We had about, it kind of varied between 7 to 9 families that were coming and participating. And we had about probably anywhere from 6 to 8 to 11 kids that would actually be doing STEM related activities on one side, and then I took the parents and we focused in on 3 main sessions, which were ages and stages of parenting styles. We did temperament, and then we also did positive discipline. And so we had great reviews and evaluations from the participants. Their only complaint was basically they wanted it to last longer. They wanted more information, and they wanted more resources. So, so to me, if that's the only complaint, I think we kind of did a good job for our first time. And so we're looking at doing round 2 in March.
So this was to all, was it just to Washington parents or Lincoln parents or?
But this, that first round, we just went with Washington and Lincoln parents. Most of the material is geared for probably middle school on down, so in March, we're gonna open it up to middle school, Washington and Lincoln parents, and see what kind of numbers we get, and since we did move really quickly, we didn't get it out like before at conference time, so we were limited on that, but we really did have a good turnout.
Yeah.
The kids enjoyed it. They were in a separate room doing some crafts and things with one of the other extension leaders, and Leslie took the parents. They had a free supper. So they didn't like pizza all the time, so yes, we were at it. But and then we also did a family activity at the end. So
Yep.
when they get done with learning, they did an activity focused on like the topic of discussion for that night. And then we also got raffled off a gift card at the end of each evening for parents that came. So
And were they at the extension office or were they at one of our buildings?
we've had the extension office, and I think we're gonna do that.
Yeah, it seems good.
Parents are really comfortable.
We have expanded and done some remodeling in our office, and so we actually have 2 meeting rooms now. So it worked well to have the kids in one side, but yet the parents could see them if they needed to or whatever they needed to do, so they were very close by. And then we have the parents in another room, so.
And we did have high school students come from the family consumer science program to help with the young students gain some knowledge. So try to make as many connections as we can.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. Consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as provided here.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded to approve the consent agenda. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Administrator and director reports. Superintendent reports.
It's just me tonight, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a great week. Last week, had a chance with Director Yeager to go down and learn about poverty. That was at the Iowa School Board Association conference. And so kind of reminded me of some things I knew already and kind of make sure we put that on the front burner too with principals to make sure they have some great tools at their disposal to help them. Also, lots of great things happening around the district this next week. Well, tonight, of course, bring your glow sticks because it's the glow night as we kick off our fall sports at the gym at 7 o'clock tonight. But then next week, all kinds of great things happening for activities with basketball, concerts. We have boys basketball, wrestling next week on Thursday. So a lot of great things happening for kids. So I would encourage everyone to come and check out the great activities going on around the district. Also have a preschool advisory committee looking at adding some hours to preschool to go back to maybe more of a 5-day a week, a little longer hours to support families, and then really tightening up the wraparound services so we can help transport to child care centers and give families more of a full experience. Also talk to principals about the I Can Help program, which is to help with internet awareness and safety. And as part of our Title II dollars, sorry, not Title II, sorry, Title IV dollars from the federal government, we're able to use those dollars to bring in a trainer. And she's actually trains all around the country, originally from Decorah, but I knew her as a teacher in California years ago. And so they train all around the country, and Aaron Judge is one of their partners. You're a Yankees fan. But it's a great program, and they do parent education also. So that'll be a part of that. More to come on the dates for that. We're looking forward to that. The principals were really interested in helping our kids to have some smart choices around internet usage and exposure. So that's my report.
Thank you. Any questions for superintendent? So. Committee reports. Oh, there are any reports.
We did. Yep. We had one.
Finance had one, yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
I uploaded to.
That was a good meeting. We had a really good conversation about kind of the financial health of the district and where we're at, along with some of the bond dollars that will be paid off in the coming 4 or 5 years here. And then just looking at the future of, where are we going to be financially for this year and then next year and then even 3 years out, and then talking about contracts, what opportunity we might have for salary increases for fiscal year 26 for staff. So it's a really good conversation. It was very positive, which is typically not what the finance committee gets to listen to. Usually it's a lot of like, oh, we got some things to work on here, but this one was really positive. Like we have a very good outlook and good spot. So Bryce, really nice job.
Nope. New business, we have a request to approve the SBRC request in the amount of $184,811.69 due to open enrollment out, open enrollment not on prior year's head count. The district administration is authorized to submit a request to SBRC for a modified supplemental amount. $184,811.69 for students who district's previous year certified. There'll be another one, letter B, to approve an SBRC requesting the amount of $14,838.39 for LEP instruction beyond 5 years, English learners instruction beyond 5 years. The district's administration is authorized to submit this request to SBRC for a modified supplemental amount of $14,838.39 to the English language program for students who have exceeded 5 years of waiting that are included on the fall 2024 certified enrollment head count.
So those need to be approved separately, is my understanding.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve the SBRC request in the amount of $184,811.69 due to open enrollment out.
Yes, second.
Motion has been made and seconded 12A, any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Any opposed, same sign. Motion passes.
I'll make a motion to approve the SBRC request in the amount of $14,838.39 for LEP instruction beyond 5 years.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to approve 12B. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion, any opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Policy reviews. We have several policies that are listed on the agenda there that are coming up. These are second readings.
Yes.
So just so I understand, once the second reading has been done, then they become official policies, correct?
Policies, right? Yep. We're going policies, correct.
I'd make a motion to approve the second reading of all the policies listed in the agenda.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded to approve the policy reviews as listed. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. 13, closed session pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51E, student placement change.
Make a motion to move into closed session pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51E student placement change.
When that is concluded, then we will return to open session with item 14. Where can we go?
We can go in there if you'd like.
Yeah.
What do you like?
I just let them stay, then we go next.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys can hang here, we'll go to the other room.
We'll move.
We'll leave.
We'll move, you stay. What's spotting to move?
Yeah.